Hi friends, hello, welcome. So I was just back with my microscopy and came across with this very unique looking amoeba. So let's observe it. It's pretty transparent and a little tricky to watch, but once it's in sight, you won't miss it. Let me bring it to focus first. So lucid and transparent. Now it's right in the center. It's a little tricky to see. Very uh, cryptic. Very cryptic. Let me try. Let me try it once again. What place is that? Okay, so you see this starish thing? I'll bring it right in the center of the slide now. This thing. It's right in the center of the screen. If you can see it. It sure is an amoeba, there's no question about it. But it's pretty slow, very slow. And even the way it's projecting its pseudopodia is a little different than what I've observed. He is going into an aster-like form, star shape, and then proceeding very slowly. And I don't know why, it's not eating much. It seems very empty. Seems very empty and very sluggish. Though there's a lot of food around, you can see a lot of bacteria, both the rods, then the spheres. But why isn't he eating anything is the question. This, so this was one particular amoeba which was a little tricky for me and has been very transparent. Just to ensure that the lenses are working good. Is it? Okay, so apparently it ate this particular spherule. I'll bring it again in the center. See the pseudopodia, they are in different forms, in different directions, and it surely has grabbed that particular little food particle, the large sphere, darkish in. And see that pseudopodia is such a huge and a long one. He's extending to great distances, but is he interested in covering that area? I'm not very sure. As I said, it's a very strange amoeba, not the normal ones that we come across. There was something happening around. This particular arm is doing something. This particular pseudopodia is doing something. And the entire body is now moving in that direction. You can probably make it out, though it's very blurry. But for sure, another pseudopodia is extending towards 2 o'clock. There's a sort of algae which probably it may include in itself. Another small amoeba is coming from 5 o'clock direction. It's much fast than this bigger one. You can make out the difference. The young one, the smaller one is very fast, while the bigger one is sluggish. Now, what accounts for this difference in behavior? I'm not very sure of it. Let's do some teasing with the condenser. Okay, I'll just change over to a lower magnification and clean the lens. Moved it. I have disrupted the lens system. So we go over to some other part of the slide now. Some other part of slide we shall observe. This has been shook up. So now that was the amoeba that I wanted to show. A very different looking kind of an amoeba with a different behavior. Okay, now this is just to close the slide. I'm just scanning something. It's a very comparatively dull slide and there's not much of action. So we just put it off here. We can zoom and see what this is. Maybe something interesting. So just another minute we'll observe and then I'll cut it off. Some sort of a spore or something, a sporangium or something. I'm not very sure what it is. Right, so we'll cut off now. And that was a strange amoeba for sure. All right, friends, I'll be back if I find something interesting to share with you. Thank you for watching.